given the tournament, given the season they've had. I mean, I find it extremely hard to believe that this is their debut tournament for Liu and Tan. It's just that because they got to the Olympics and got to the silver medal so quickly and they've risen to such great heights, that this being their World Championship debut just somehow doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I guess I can understand that. I think you look back at the national competition where you had Chen and Jie Fan at the top for so long, for years. I'm talking actual years, where they were reigning world #1 pair. That's it was difficult for these two to get ahead of them. And in fact, they never really did, because Chen and Jie won the last games and sort of split up, semi-retired or whatever you want to call it. Whereas these two, not only are they deserving sort of world #1 place player, they're also playing women's doubles in a style which not that many other pairs can keep up with. It's very fast, it's aggressive, there's a lot of emphasis on the first few shots. They're looking for the attack the whole time. We've moved so far away from, say, 2010 to 2015's women doubles, where the top pairs were very defensive, very long rallies, lifts and clears and drop shots. These have taken it to a whole new level.
They want to be aggressive and fast moving and, you know, keep it short and quick as much as possible. That's what we've seen. Liu Shengshu, now just 21 years of age. That's the other thing. They're so young. She, of course, was World Junior Champion from Liaoning, China, ranking 1 in the world. They've done it. They've been world #1s on and off since October 2024. And, I mean, you look at that record, 42-5 in 2025. 89% matches won. In the second round, Tan Ning and Liu Shengshu, 10-zip. As far as matches are concerned, they won all their second round matches played. And Tan Ning just 22 as well. I mean, they've got a lot of badminton ahead of them. And they've already achieved so much. Olympic silver medalists, of course, in this very arena, lost to Chen and Jie. And that too was close in the first game, if you remember. 20-22, they lost the first game, and then 15-21. Boy, do Lucy Amiguet and Caroline Racloz have their work cut out in this match. Amiguet also 21 from Lausanne, ranked 63 in the world with her partner. Racloz making their World Championships debut as well. Highest they've reached is 62. That was in July, earlier this year, earlier this month. And 2025 win-loss record stands at 7-9, so 44% matches won. In the second round, it's a 2-3. It's a lot tighter. But, I mean, of course, on paper, you can't look past Liu and Tan. It's one of those matches, isn't it? Kelvin Tsui is your umpire from New Zealand, and he's joined in the service judges chair by Daniel Law from Hong Kong, China.
Yeah, you can't look past the record, the track record of the Chinese pair. I mean, how far do you want to go back? We could look at some terrific results.
I mean, I don't think they've stopped since Paris last year.
No, they haven't. I mean, we look at, let's just take the last 6 or 7 tournaments. Asian Championships took gold. They Sudirman Cup, terrific performance. Won the Malaysian Masters. Only a semi-final at the Indonesia, which was you know, terrible for them. They won the Indonesia Open, a Super 1000. They won the Japan Open, a 750. They won the China Open, a Super 1000.
And that's 3 in a row. I mean, Indonesia, Japan, China, 3 big tournaments.
Other than Singapore, 1 defeat. They haven't lost since, well, since March.
That's amazing.
1 loss, really.
Amazing. And it's interesting you say that. And the only players this entire year to have beaten them have come from Japan. No other country has succeeded in beating them. I mean, their own teammates, of course. It's always tight when you're playing China against China. But the only other country that's been successful in beating these 2 women has been Japan. Matsuya Machida, Iwanaga Nakanishi, and then you had Igarashi and Sakura Moto. Those are the only 3 matches they've lost to a different nation.
Yes, and you know, peaks and troughs. You're going to have peaks in form. You're going to have lower periods. There's also the conditions to consider. However, it bodes well for them here inside the Adidas arena. It really does. It's fairly fast. They're going to love that flat, fast driving exchange. What a serve! Ace on the first point. Right, I think the Swiss should retire now. That's it. Let's leave it there. 1 point.
They've got the point. They've got the winning first point.
Yeah, I don't mean they're only going to score 1 point. It is going to be a good match, I hope. But, you know, that's a terrific serve, sending Liu Xingshu the wrong way.
Unfortunately, that time didn't quite work.
2-1.
It's a right-left combination, these two. Right. Right-left, I beg your pardon.
Yeah, you're right.
Amiguet and Racloz.
3-1.
Don't know how much that will trouble their opponents, but always keeps it interesting.
Well, they've spent years in training, at least, fighting up against Chen and Jia, who are another right-lefty and the best in the world for a long, long, long time. They'll be very used to...
Service
fault.
Service over. 4-2.
Liu and Tan seemingly in slow motion because they can afford to be in terms of movement. The racket skills are there, the shots are still there. In terms of the way they're moving, they are looking very casual.
They also don't give anything away with their expressions when you're watching them play. You don't know what kind of nerves or what kind of emotions are going through them. So always very expressionless.
7-2.
Once in a while you get a smile from Liu Xingshu. Yeah. If you were to give the Swiss some advice, how would you tell them to approach this game? What is the best way to create some kind of movement?
Well, I wouldn't ever want to coach and sound negative. There are plenty of things to avoid doing. But if you go in with that mentality, then you're almost setting yourself up for a very negative performance. So I wouldn't want to do that. I think creative from the rear court. I think you've got to use variation. I think don't be afraid to use the odd punch clear and the slice drops, stop drops even. Just keep them moving. Try and exploit some kind of weakness in their positions on court. You wouldn't necessarily want to do that from the mid-court because you get into a driving rally with these two and you're in big trouble. That one's gone long, but they are fierce in that forecourt and mid-court area when the shuttle's coming up to them. They've got great racket skills, loads of power. So, you know, that's the sort of thing to avoid. But if you can try and create things, you've got to get the basics right to start with as well. Serve and return are massively important to get you into the rally. And try and get on the attack in the rally.
All easier said than done, isn't it? All easier said than done.
Yeah, it is, because Liu and Tan are going to be doing exactly the same to you and trying to get the attack as early as possible. Taking the shuttle early above the tape. There's going to be a lot around the sort of head and chest area. The shots are played from here a lot in doubles, and to try and take them earlier so that your opponent's taking it below the tape of the net and therefore playing it upwards. That's really key. But the Chinese pair here are only in second or third gear and finding this quite comfortable.
而且我往前封网的时候，动作一定要小，他过来球速快，你稍微一慢，一拉回来，一拉动作就没了啊。
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Turning to serve, turning to serve, turning. 11-3. Play.
11-3, ready to resume game one. Flick serve. Completely catches her opponent by surprise.
Yeah, getting her own back there, I think, from love all when she was aced, Liu Xingshu. Oh, it's Tan Ning, sorry, on serve this time. Still getting her own back for her partner. Yeah, they've got an almost unique ability there. It's fairly standard attacking shot and attacking formation. It's nothing special in that respect. But Liu's smash is played in such a way and on the body that brings in Tan, and her reaction speed. She was only on the service line. Usually it'd be a half a step back from there. Give yourself a little bit more time, but she's so effective at just cutting it out and putting it back down. Oh. And when they get on the attack like that, it really is only going to end one way.
No, she missed it straight into the net, the backhand.
14.
Rare error.
Service fault called too high.
Oof. Haven't seen that since the first game. I remember Montari and Rivaldi, 6 points they gave away on high serve. It was so unusual. I mean, that's a lot of points when you think about it.
It's a huge amount of points for one pair. I mean, what's that, one service?
Too high. It was just, yeah, just serve was too high. So that was...
That's 1-all in this game, isn't it,
yeah,
in terms of service faults?
But to be specifically too high, I think that's surprising, isn't it?
What just happened there? She sort of rushed the net as if the shuttle might not have made it over. Yeah, your racket's too high, essentially. There's 1 meter 15.
Yes.
Is the rule.
Service over.
And you can see the service judge has got those two sighters to look through. On the left there, you can see him looking through them now to make sure the shuttle's not being struck above that height. It's got to be within that limit.
17-5. Caroline. Service 18-5. Lucy.
Well, 3 points away now from clinching the opening game. Make that 2.
19.
Apologize straight away. It's good to see. She went for the body shot. Oh, beautifully struck.
20.
Playing with fine margins,
5.
but with great accuracy. And it's multiple game point opportunities for Liu and Tan.
Service over.
That's good pace, good return
20.
from the Swiss.
Comfortable return makes that look easy, but the quality is so high.
7-20.
A couple of net cords helping the Swiss.
Shuttle.
Oh, she missed it.
8-20.
Yeah, I think these two are a little too eagerly just trying to close out this opening game. Wow. Almost. Terrific defense around the back. It wasn't enough in the end.
First game won
I mean,
by
that was
Liu Shen
relentless
Shu and
pressure
Tang
from Liu and Tan, and it
21-8.
finally paid off. 21-8 in the opening game. The top seeds have 1 foot in the door. The Swiss trying their best to defend, get themselves out of the tricky situation, but it's Liu and Tan who prevail. 11 minutes played, and it's 21-8 in favor of the world number
Maybe
ones.
first you have to take out of the tempo, of the speed, because you always play flat, then they are slow. So just a little bit like tempo out, and then a little bit so not too slow. Not too flat. Maybe and also you can play a return to the out, like the middle, mix going. Yeah, only this. Try this one first. Yeah? Take speed out. Yeah? Okay, try. Yeah.
And serve return, you have to win. They serve really good, but we need to try to go in. And then we go either like a bit, you pass them a bit. We don't push flat if you go. If you not push flat, you will get the speed right away. Yes. And we stay there to challenge them at the net. We just go with one bar, go to the side, press to try. Yeah, and then we cannot just go like this also because we need to try.
Try again, huh?
Okay. Allez, c'est fini maintenant.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
Well, game 2 of this women's doubles about to get underway. 21-8, it went in favor of the world number
Second
ones. And it'll be Tan Ning who serves
Play.
to start game 2.
It was interesting listening to the Swiss coaches during that interval. Initially, at least,
1-0.
just had the sense that even the coaches didn't really have the commitment behind what they were saying themselves, you know, because they're up against such a difficult task here. There's a definite suggestion of taking pace out of the game where possible. Got to challenge them at the net, and I think that's fairly obvious. So many of those rallies in the opening game, one of the Chinese players just steps in and chips the net, gets the attack easily without a challenge. I think the Swiss need to really step up in defense and try and take the net away from them. There again, for example, that was one at the net, really. Just that sort of instinct to... Oh, did she get a shuttle?
Got a shuttle in her face.
In the face?
Yeah.
Or in the eye, perhaps.
That's gotta hurt. I mean, yeah.
Oh, I think it came off the racket and then into her face and nose. I think she'll be okay.
She's probably not used to with that kind of power coming at her.
Yeah, makes the eyes water.
Yeah.
3, love.
Oh, that is just magnificent from Tan Ning.
Love.
She had her opponents on a string there, just dominated at the net and then just chose her shots with lovely skills.
5 love.
They're well into a rhythm here now, Yu and Tan.
Yeah.
Service over. 1-5.
Breathe for the Swiss duo. Oh,
Look how easy they make
the
it look.
line.
Service over. 6-1.
It's a nice drop shot. It was nothing special. But you've got to do more in defense there because you hand it to either Tan Ning or Sheng Xu. And that's the sort of thing they are capable of doing to you. It just they make it look easy today as well. They are completely relaxed here. The world #1 pair.
I mean, look at that. Seriously, I mean, just look at that defense.
Exhibition stuff from these two so far in this second game.
Thank you.
It was almost a temptation. Like, I'm going to lift it there. I want you to smash it at me. And the Swiss fell straight into that trap.
Service over. 2-7.
Have a look at that again.
Well placed smash. Yeah, Sheng Xu's looking at it, thinking that actually was going out the back if I'd have left that.
Service over. 8-2.
Trying to get behind them. The Swiss pair, but it was long. Showing great variety as well.
Amiguet looking frustrated. Put them on the back line and still can't keep up with the attack from the Chinese.
I don't blame them. It's just such a difficult situation to be in.
It is, but you've got to almost forget all hopes of winning the match. Don't worry if you lose a point. Don't worry if you make a mistake. You've got to go out there, like we saw with the Singaporean pair playing against the world #1s in the men's doubles at the start.
Yeah.
Or when I came in. Enjoy it, take it to them, have some confidence in what you're doing. Forget what they can do, control what you can do, and try and enjoy it and do it at the best of your abilities. Not only are the Chinese made to look good here, but the Swiss pair are sort of, they're not showing us the attitude and personality, the kind of taking the chances, trying a few things different. Yeah. I said variation at the start. I also said don't get involved with the pace, and at the break we heard the coaches saying, look, take the pace off, don't get it. And that was the reason why. You hit it hard at Tan or Liu, they're going to hit it twice as hard back in your face.
It's going to come back much faster.
Yeah.
And, well, we see here, it's 11-2 now. Just 8 minutes required to get to the mid-game interval. And Liu and Tan well on their way.
A bit difficult, yeah. But they, after return, after 2-3 shots, and then they go forward go. That means you have to play over.
But then we need to make a step in because
Yes.
they don't go full.
Yes,
Oh, no.
that's
They
good.
never
That
go full
doesn't
the
go
first
full.
one.
No, they never go full. Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Do that like this. Yeah. Let's try again. Come on. Yeah. We are here. We are here. Come on. Get fighting.
Court to 20
Because
seconds.
sometimes you take out.
Court to 20 seconds. 11-2.
Ready to resume game 2 at 11-2. Tan Ning will serve. Just smiles coming out of the Chinese
12.
players, enjoying
2.
themselves.
I mean, look at that. There was plenty of airtime on the first shot
Look
from
at
Tan Ning, but the second
Quality.
was brilliant. That is one of the shots of the day.
That's why she was smiling at the end of that.
12-2.
It's nice to see Liu Shengshu and Tan Ning looking so relaxed. You know, usually we're commentating on the World Tour, and when it gets to commentating, oh, again, exhibition
Caroline
stuff
Racloz challenges
from Shengshu this
in.
time. It might have gone long, but if this is in, this again is a brilliant backhand. Yeah, it's nice to see them looking relaxed. We're used to watching them in semi-finals and finals, playing against the Koreans and the Japanese and their teammates. It is in. What a backhand that was from Liu
Challenge
Shengshu.
unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 13-2. Play.
I'm not sure how legal that serve is, you know. Tan Ning, I've been watching it now for, well, how long's this been going on? 21 minutes.
What makes you say that?
She's got this little undercut, this little chop, and it's not quite a spin serve. Yeah, see that? See the way the shuttle turns, and you can see the inside of the cork. You can see the tops of the feathers, and then it turns back into the cork. So it's being played towards us, and it's flipping.
It is flipping.
Yeah, I'm sure if it is illegal, that, you know, these judges are all over that. But there you go.
It's a spin on it, right?
It's like a little undercut.
Yeah.
It makes it very hard to get any quality and time the shuttle to get a good length in defense.
Maybe they've found a loophole.
16-2.
Yeah, it must. I mean, it must be legal. They'd be called for it otherwise.
Exactly.
Wonderful again, the attack. This is just. Well, we said it was exhibition, didn't we?
Yeah.
And it really is.
I mean, this is just wonderful badminton at display from the world number ones. And they're not even playing in full gear. They're not even playing 100%, right?
Service over.
That's what's scary.
They're playing the shots. They've got the
16.
racket skills. They're hitting them with pace, but their movement isn't required to be fast. They don't need to get into a desperate defensive position. You know, they're barely breaking a sweat, basically. Look, Tan Ning chipping the net and just walking in. And again, walking. Shengshu walking. Winning the point by walking.
Service
Brilliant.
over.
Just absolutely brilliant.
17-3.
Well, 4 points away now. Liu and Tan from a third round place. World number one's unperturbed by everything and anything that's going around this arena. I mean, it was a very noisy arena just a few moments ago, but they just went about their business.
Great smash.
18-3.
Made it look easy. Quite a bit of power, but also that placement.
Yeah, she
Almost
had
knocking
Amiguet on the
over.
floor.
Yeah, look. Straight onto that hip.
Two points away.
19-3.
More importantly, just 3 conceded in this second game. If you thought that first game was, you know, near perfect, pretty good, clean performance, they got better.
Yeah, well played.
Well
Nice.
played.
Service
Found
over.
some space in between the two Chinese.
19.
There we go, challenging in the forecourt to start with to get the attack. And those two smiling because I think they left it for each other.
Play.
casual now in defence, Tan-Ning. They almost want to prove that the Swiss can't do that again, beat them with a smash. They'll just keep lifting this, I think, saying, go on, attack us, let's see how much you've got. Oi!
Oi!
Service over.
Lucky!
20. Match point.
Super lucky. But luck favors the brave. And it's numerous match point opportunities for Liu and Tan.
I wanted to see if the Swiss could beat them with the smash. Down that court.
I don't think she intended that, to go that
They
way.
didn't, no, not with a driving defensive shot. No.
Yeah.
Game.
Done and dusted. All in good time for Liu Xingshu and Tan-Ning. Just dominating performance. Didn't really look disturbed. And they're through to round 3.
Match won
21-8,
by Liu
21-4.
Xingshu and Tan-Ning. 21-8.
John Wayne style again.
21-4.
Canter into town, shoot the bad guys, and get out. That's what they've done.
In time for a late lunch.
Terrific from the Chinese. Brilliant performance and far outclassed their opponents today.
And look at that, just 25 minutes played. Probably it is, in fact, the shortest game of the day so far here on court 2. Liu Xingshu and Tan-Ning ring the warning bells to everyone else out there in women's doubles. They're here for the prize, and they're on their way. 21-8, 21-4 in 25 minutes. Coming up next, the 2019 world champion in action, Pusalovi Sindhu, opens up her campaign against Kaloyana Nalbanatova of Bulgaria. That's the match coming up on court 2.
This is the Adidas Arena, of course, the venue for the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships 2025 in the city of Paris, capital of France here. We've had some top performances